Could you put a price on a body part? Let's say if you had to sell your arm, is there any amount of money that you would take in exchange for your limb? Well, interestingly, in my book, Beyond the Battlefield, this topic is discussed. One of the soldiers loses 3 of his limbs in an IED blast. And he says one day a colonel came to his bedside with some paperwork and basically said, sign here for your $100,000. To his surprise, apparently there's a traumatic injury clause that states you earn $50,000 per major body part lost in combat. What's also in the clause is that you only get the money for up to 2 losses. Greg's story was inspiring for so many reasons. Obviously, he lost 3 limbs in combat and his life was changed in an instant. His story shares how he was in the hospital for months on end undergoing surgery after surgery, and then it was years of trying prosthetics, but then having so many bone spurs on his bone that he couldn't wear them, and then having to adapt to being in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. His story is so inspiring to me, not just because he went through all of that. He allowed himself to go through the process of grieving. He allowed himself to feel the anger, the rage, the resentment, and he eventually came out on the other side with this newfound perspective on life. This is what he says at the end of the chapter, and it's a beautiful recap of his process. He says, early on after my injury, I found myself saying what I wouldn't give to have my legs back. I would give anything. As time has gone on now, I have had some of the most incredible experiences of my life. I got injured at the age of 25 and I'm now 35. I've spent half of my adult life able-bodied, the other half disabled. What I wouldn't give? That would involve giving up my wife, my kids. Everything had to go exactly as it did, good and bad, to get me to this point. I'm happy where I'm at. It's just accepting. I know better than most. Life doesn't usually turn out the way you expect. Greg has gone on to Harvard Medical School, and he is now in his residency in physical medicine and rehabilitation. He's married, has 3 beautiful, healthy kids, and is doing amazing.